Number one, you're not walking out of this courtroom today.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I'm State of Texas versus Tucker A. Margowitz. And are you Mr. Margowitz? Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you.
Did you understand you're charged with burglary of a vehicle with 2 or more convictions? As a state jail felony, range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. So why should I accept this plea? Because he keeps breaking into people's cars, driving around with fake urine so he can pass your analysis test. So why should I do this? He's been convicted of this twice before. How old are you?
34 years.
You're 34 years old, breaking into vehicles like some teenager, and teenagers shouldn't be doing that either. But why should I follow this agreement?
Judge, he is has an extreme addiction issues. You can see from the stipulated paperwork that there was a syringe in the car. There was a pipe probably for meth, and he was strung out.
So is he strung out all the time that he breaks into cars?
In this case, he was, Judge. And so he has been in multiple rehabs. I was actually his parole attorney. We got him paroled out a year ago. He relapsed this fall, and this is what happened. He has, for some reason, parole has allowed him to stay out without a blue warrant, which I don't understand, but he's been reporting to this officer since December. So we looked at this situation, and, we understood that no matter what this court did, he was going to have his parole revoked. But this is a pragmatic plea bargain from his standpoint, Judge. I mean, he knows what's coming, and but he's also come to, and we've talked a lot about this, Judge. We've said, look, your mother can send you to rehabs, and the court can do all sorts of things, but it's up to you. You've got a lot to do this, and so I think right now the realization is like he's got to pay the price right now.
All right, so here's your price. I'm going to give you a choice. Sometimes I can give people choices. Sometimes I can't. Number one, you're not walking out of this courtroom today, because if you do, what's going to end up happening is you're probably going to you may use and you may end up dying because you may end up getting bad supply, or you may use and you may end up injuring somebody else, or you may use and end up breaking into somebody's car. So here are your two choices. One, you get sentenced today and you're going into custody today. Or two, you get probation today, but you're going into custody because you're going to inpatient treatment, either at safety or either he's going to felony drug court. And I know felony drug court is not going to accept him because he has the pending parole. But if you're the attorney on parole, you can let them know this is what the court wants to do with him. And who knows, maybe they will say, well, we'll continue him on parole and let the 187th handle it. So those are your two choices. So either way, you're not leaving courtroom today. So what would you prefer?
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, you can talk to him in the box. Mr. Markowitz, have you had a chance to speak with your attorney?
I have the honor.
All right. So what do you wish to do?
The state jail sentence.
Okay. All right. The court will follow your agreement. Court is finding you guilty, sentence you to 10 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Just taking the cases into consideration, Judge.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Margowitz, you are going to have to find a way to maintain your sobriety, because there are so many things that can go wrong when you break it into somebody's car. Somebody could be very upset. Somebody could defend their property. This is Texas. Also, any time that you use could be the last time. You never know if it's a good product. People who sell product do not care. They just see you as a dollar sign. How old are your parents?
67 and 64.
All right. And also it's heartbreaking for your parents, because parents want their children to succeed. They want them to be happy. Believe me, when you're struggling and using, it's just like your parents are using it with you because they're devastated by it. So you're going to have to find out what you need to do to maintain your sobriety, and you're going to have to do it. Otherwise, you may spend the rest of your life in prison, or it may be the last time that you use. All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Thank you.
counsel.
Hello, it's me, the one and only. I would like to welcome back my subscribers and say hello to the new guys. I wanted to use this moment for the new guys to ask them to subscribe to my channel. I know that you would hear that from everyone that has a YouTube channel. They include crime channels. And since there are so many, I wanted to give you one of the reasons why subscribing to my channel is a good idea. And I'll use the case you just watched with Judge Boyd that I made especially for my subscribers. When you choose to watch court cases, you are taking a chance that the case is going to be worthy of the spending of your time on it. And when you select a case, you are wanting to be entertained by what the judge says and how they say it, and anything else which is unscripted, as that is the entertaining part. The problem is that to get to the entertaining part, you have to go through the mandatory scripted parts. This case you just watched that I made was exactly 5 minutes and 9 seconds flat. But the original case was 12 minutes and 45 seconds long here at OTR. I don't want my subscribers watching 7 minutes and 36 seconds of boring, repetitive, mandatory readings into the record.
State
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
defense, compliance with discovery, seating on the indictment as presented. Did you cite it in all the appropriate? And if you have a right to jury trial or right against him, plea bargain page, did you review that 9352 defenses at the plea?
That's true.
Understand it, sign it, and all witnesses' statements and police or stipulations. Court will
And that is why I edit all that boring stuff out, so that my subscribers know when they click the mouse on my episodes that the time they spend with me is a decision well made on time well spent. So I ask you, the new guys, why not subscribe to OTR and spend your time hanging out with me and my subscribers, as we are the guys that don't have any time to waste. And to see what I mean, I've placed an episode up on screen, so take a look and see exactly what I mean. And the next time you're watching a case and hear that mandatory stuff, you'll remember that that other channel you subscribe to doesn't leave that boring shit in.